Well, we're on day 2. Everybody's dragging ass a little bit. We worked really hard yesterday and got very, very far on the car. Today we're gonna get engine mounts made. We're gonna weld the mounts for the front axle on, and mount spindles and brakes. I guess the big thing is we want the engine to be able to just be in the car. It doesn't have to be completely permanent. You know, we can maybe tack weld mounts in so we can move them if we need to. But as you can see right now, the engine is almost leaning forward because we just have it on an engine stand tucked up underneath there. The headers worked out pretty, I mean, as good as we could hope for. But the engine will have to tip back a little bit, and that'll give us a little bit more clearance for the header. And I think we'll be in good shape. We're probably not going to mess with the rear end today. There's a lot to do, and I don't know how big a crew is going to show up today, since it is a Sunday. But again, Christine will be filming everything we're doing, and man, hopefully it goes as well as it did yesterday. Again, thanks to the crew yesterday. That was phenomenal. This thing blew apart and started really going back together all in one day. Stay tuned. It's a good time, even though it doesn't look like one. That's my guide for that one. That's the tallest one here, right? Way up, look up. Yep. And we might as well cap it from here all the way to here.
You're gonna put these same wire in the whole way?
That way I have somewhere for my mount, and I have somewhere for this, and I have somewhere for this.
Okay.
All in one shot. And then right where these are, we're gonna have to mark it and get that lip off of there.
Is it, so that's right where we're thinking it's gonna be right now?
Yeah. And then I don't know how wide we're gonna end up being. Got some of these bolts that are longer that will work to pivot that.
Yeah, we got a lot of them.
See, that's too short.
So we thinking, because we need,
Yeah, it's gonna
like
swing a little
3-inch.
bit. Yeah, I think so.
So the clearance here to about here.
Yep. Yep.
I don't, let's just get rid of that. We'll get rid of that ugliness.
We're gonna cap that frame. Yeah. I just wonder if we shouldn't cap it the whole fucking way.
Right.
The whole rail,
Right, put it over the top of the whole thing.
then it looks uniform.
Right.
How about this gap right here?
Yeah, we'll just notch it. We'll just notch the angle iron off for that. For right here.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
I think that'd be a good idea.
Okay. Should we take the headers off and leave the engine in there for right now? Or should we look at the engine out of the way?
I mean, it looks pretty cool.
Let's not work around it.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck it up.
Maybe what we should do though is slide it ahead a little bit now and get a car plate on it, because we're going to be in and out with the cherry picker now.
That's all legit to go.
Yeah, these are all bolted down, so.
That's all. That's all finalized.
Yep, so we can lift this carburetor right off, and then we can put one of those pull plates on there. And we'll get the cherry picker out, so we can just lift the motor out instead of, obviously we can't be rolling the engine stand in and out for all day.
We should move it. Well, it's a little late now, but we should have had the lift right there.
Yeah, you would have had it here, right? Yeah, I thought about that right away. Yeah, like, oh no. But
I mean,
we
like
need to run cars in and out.
with the final touches, like when we're bringing it, dropping the engine in kind of for forever, we can move it over here.
I wonder if we're gonna heat this and bend this back, otherwise it's just if you don't give us flex, then we're not gonna straighten it, but.
Yeah, you can hit that with a hand immersion. I know. I wonder. See, I have some of that, and it drops further down. This might be the only piece I have here. You know, then we get some more.
Right. I mean, you could
Does
still
that fit in there?
you could still
On that
use these
channel
plates
down
as
there?
Doesn't
well
look like it, does it?
for texture. 630.
Oh, it's closed. We would just have to trim that bottom. I don't know. I think that's probably overdoing it. Yeah, let's not get crazy with it.
Right.
You have smaller stuff than that?
Just that stuff that Johnny
Did someone go through the frame with the
Mr.
plasma
A.
cutter? Mr. A did.
What's that?
Did the frame with the plywood cutter?
Oh yeah.
He's like, I want to fuck these guys up.
He said his favorite thing is dismantling things. So
That is true. So he just took the plasma cutter, started cutting whatever.
And
stuff.
stuff shit and walking away.
He said that too. Mr. A is the best man.
All right, let's get a measurement for that too, for the length. From this dip to like 2 inches back from here or an inch back from here.
So 4 inches.
Get that measurement and cut 2 pieces of
Inch
that.
back from right here. Yeah. Oh, okay. So they're like a.
When you get wood,
It's not gonna hug those stairs.
No, because there's that pump and all that shit.
Which I can grind that down so it'll actually hug the
Wall.
wall.
No, but that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just cut it from where we cut it. Say 19 and a half or whatever.
Already out.
No.
It's ugly. One of those blades is some trash.
the ones I just bought.
Yeah. Yeah, awful.
Damn Harbor Freight.
Yep. Christine's middle daughter, Maisie, calls Harbor Freight Harbor Frank. Pretty funny. Yeah, we're gonna call this one done, I think. I don't know if we're gonna paint it black. I gotta adjust the height of these, of those nuts, these nuts. All this stuff's gonna have to really be washed out nicely because it's full of everything now. Full of all the yuck. Okay, yep. This is here and here. I imagine Pete will be in again today.
I don't know where this came from, but it was on my box. Oh yeah.
That was weird. On a turn on that nut, it felt like somebody else was holding on to the other side. Someone on the internet could tell me that I tightened that bearing too tight, even though clearly that's not what I finished. So yeah, I'm gonna have to grind about half of that nut. Hopefully this still passes through there nice after I welded it. I should have welded it before we tapped it. Fingers crossed. I didn't. There weren't any nuts on it. Yeah,
You know what the pitch is?
they're fine. They're 5/16 fine.
Fine. Okay.
Yeah, so I hope we have some. We maybe don't have any. God damn it.
No, we should have some of those. This should be just a standard stud kit, right?
Yep.
I think we might have this up here.
Really trying to not mess up my powder coat. So what I'll have to do is get all those bolts tight first, I guess. And then what I'm trying to do is center the caliper over the rotor. Trim these off until it's centered. It's going to be difficult to get it squared up and everything, but we're not. I'm building an F1 car here. Actually, I think I might just start with this. So the reason we put a nut on there is to get more threads. Get more threads through the caliper. And they say you're not supposed to weld any brake components. So in all reality, this back is also tapped, so it's not, we've only welded a nut onto it. It's not It's not a welded mount. Just like a spacer that's welded on and has threads in it. So don't try to arrest me. You get close, I'll try to drag a file across to them and then square them up. That's very, very close. Let's see how. And it's amazingly flat, but that one is anyway. Yeah, that's pretty insane. That's pretty close. Let's give them a little bit of touch up. If anybody wants to donate me a tap wrench, that would be fantastic, because this is a piece of junk. I live dangerously. These are exactly the right length somehow, some way. I don't have these tight, but I don't think we're gonna move around. Doesn't look like we're gonna move around hardly at all.
Yeah, it must have been on a belt or something, push it off that much.
Here.
He's alive!
Yeah.
I totally didn't sing on camera that fucking time.
No, I was with Jasper out for it.
What's going
Not
on
really,
here?
because he never wants to go home.
Please hold right around the corner.
A little confused why this is hard to turn now. Oh, we're touching on this side. I'll have to clearance this a little bit.
I thought we had big straps of 36 for the big blocks.
Yeah, I thought we did too. Probably just where the, see that? That's touching the top of the rotor. Get in there with the die grind here. Clearance it a little bit.
I'm probably gonna take your pickup to get them, but I'll put gas in it for you.
That's a
'Cause I'm-
surprise.
'cause I'm nice like that.
So pretty much from now on, anywhere you're gonna go, you're probably gonna take my pickup.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, at least I know now.
Yep.
How about one of them little belt sanders? We got one of them here. Little air belt sander.
Blew my nose. I think I got all the shop floor in my garbage.
You must be a glutton for
Holy
punishment.
I think it was. But the first thing I did is hot shower. Boy, jumped right in there.
Oh,
Sat
yeah.
for about 45 minutes.
Same.
Then I woke up this morning and my foreleg, arms locked up. Yeah.
My dad always says, because he's got a cat too, wakes up at like 4 or 5 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
But there's no snooze button on a cat.
You guys must have worked late last night.
Yeah, we were here till about.
That's the thing is I keep thinking about it.
Yeah.
I was Peter
Not here, it's in
Yeah.
the car.
I got an excuse.
Well, I haven't never seen one.
Oh, you have? Okay.
I tried to come up with excuses, but
Well, if
he
you
wouldn't take
them.
them.
There's two of them at the other shop.
Cause I got electrical one and fucking.
I had to blow snow this morning.
Yeah, it's got quite a bit of snow over
I'm
here.
just trying to knock that shit off of
I
that.
got a load of laundry done.
I'm rubbing the,
It's in the dryer and I blew snow. I did a good morning.
Oh,
Productive already. More than I've done.
how's that for a sander?
And I don't know. Wanna move? Look at that owl go.
Where you going?
I'm gonna sand.
All right, let's see it.
I probably got a little bit more of it here too. Okay. Let's,
Cause I was thinking, like, cause you want to use this for the,
yeah, if you,
you have a chunk like this big and just cut
well,
whatever.
why don't we use this all the way up to here?
Yeah, and then
And then that's enough to get the engine mounted too, I think. And then put a small piece
There.
there,
Yeah.
yeah.
and we can
Yeah,
just
let's
cut,
do that.
We can just cut these shorter.
Let's do that.
So measure about an inch out.
Go right here, right here.
Do
yeah.
those even gotta be shorter though?
Just go up to these little holes.
If we have enough of this, we can put one piece, right?
Yeah.
And then we can just cut this out
Yeah.
and it'll go the whole way. What length you got there?
19 and a half, right, John?
19 and a half.
Both sides are 19 and a half.
Well, that ain't 40 inches. There, through that.
Can't wait to keep front end on.
Honestly, it doesn't really get down there anyway. It doesn't get down as far as I would have liked it anyway. So maybe what I'll do is just let it put it on, and I'll just put a piece of So all the weight's gonna be up, not, you know? Yeah, just put it on like we were gonna do. Yeah.
We're gonna cut from the seam back, and we're just gonna lay over it. But I think James is gonna get a floor pan out of one of the cars up in Park River.
Oh, okay.
So, because we need to transfer the tunnel.
Now that thing can last on the wheel. Put some power on that, so it'll go right up.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's frame under it, is there?
These two pieces that I cut here. Is that said they just pass all the way through the black?
No. Don't be shy. All right.
So instead of putting that axle all the way back up in here to put this outside on here, I just measured the spring, which is 1.75 inches with some powder coat on it. So I just stacked everything till we had just over 1.75 inches. So I'll put this on here. Through here. And then I should be able to weld that and our spring will slide in there. That actually fit really, really good. I might join these later. You know, I don't know. The only danger here is that these would go this way and break off. But with two of them, two shears and a bolt through here, it would have to basically break them both off. But I might do something to stiffen that up later. I'm not sure. See how it goes. I think my gasser's only like that, and that got 20,000 miles on it. Where'd I put the sleeves? I thought I put them right here. I mean, I might as well not burn my arms for once.
Yeah, that'd be a change of pace.
Oh, couldn't find which end the thumb was on. Someone can drill those holes. These holes that are marked.
Yeah. Got a center punch?
Yes, somewhere. Here she goes. Twitch. Sort of afraid of ruining my bolt.
Want me to get you some like tape to put over it?
I'm not sure what I could cap it with. Well, whatever, I got more of them.
Woo.
Getting away on me.
Have Johnny help you, bro. Johnny.
Crawl up in here.
Johnny knows how to lay it. You're gonna lay it in that,
Put this
spark guard.
Yeah, inside, all that. So we keep
That's
grinding and welding and doing whatever we gotta do inside. It's falling in, you fat ass.
You should be right.
No, I'm looking over there.
Okay. That ought to work.
Okay.
What's the outside diameter for that hole we should go?
We're not sure yet. Let's just go. We know it's at least 3/4, so
Yeah.
take that step plate and go all the way through. And then we should do measurements on this side
Yeah,
to get it in the right spot, so we're not,
yeah,
you know, that's gonna be sort of tough to get exactly in line. I'm just gonna move it. Oh, no, I need those spaces.
we're waiting for the pipe, we can get it started. You turn around, Felix.
Johnny coming up short.
That was pretty good.
I know.
Better get fancy, get that one up, Felix. Okay.
Macro. I like the over papers here.
Yeah.
That's that one. Oh, damn, we can't see through rust on this one, can we? There it is. Sean Paul.
So Paul has a mill and a lathe in his garage, so he'll come back to something that'll work.
You got a lathe and everything in there?
Yeah.
Where's yours?
At the other shop.
And then we'll
I was gonna bring it, but I don't have room for it.
I hear you there, huh? We'll just knock out that frickin' wall over there.
Yeah.
That bit, real bit.
It's almost exactly the same. There's just a little lip on this side. I don't mind a little lip, time
Yeah.
to time. Get a little lippy.
Yep.
We got that big cut it right there. We didn't cut it right there.
Oh, I can't see it. fucking with him
Close enough?
redheaded, you know?
Perfect. I like that.
I'll get out of your way, Felix.
Can you have that over there, Christina? I guess it is.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully that's long enough.
Guess we'll find out.
Can you pull it down? Use the other. No, the other side.
No, I don't. Just try.
Yeah, that goes slow as fuck. Grab me another bag. Oh man, where am I gonna put my wiring harness?
Just put tape in. Just put 2 strips in here.
Some of the.
Right here, this hole.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
Unless you got,
Plugging all the holes.
how much you got?
Either that or the heater core outlet.
Yeah.
DeWalt. Sponsor us, we need this. It's a 3/4 all the way through. That entire step it, so. Is that what it's called? Yeah. At least inside diameter, so we need it at least 3/4.
What I should do there. I just don't know how much better.
Let's fill that in.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. I need, grab me some masking tape, please.
We just cut it off?
Yep.
Oh, you gonna weld the inside?
I welded the inside of one, and I'm gonna see if I can get most of the way on that one, I think.
I look like. You need one of those flexible fucking welding necks.
Yeah, but even if I get down 2 inches, you know that.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. Even if you just freaking stitch weld. Mommy, I'll raise the blade, buddy.
Beautiful. That plate stands here? Or ways?
I cut it long ways. So then that way your plate comes all the way up to here to here.
All right, so I gotta clean here.
Yep.
you,
Those
sir.
plates are where,
Which place?
the ones for the
Top?
firewall, yeah.
On top?
On top. The perks of being really short.
Has nothing to do with the fact that I'm healthy. You're healthy?
I'm gonna,
Don't they pick on each other a lot, don't they?
it's like that.
Yeah, I used to live with it.
And I'm going, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I made sure he graduated high school
Dog, I had better grades. It's crazy.
living at my house.
Yeah. Yeah, he became, his whole family came. Actually, my parents weren't even there. None of my family members were there. It was,
That nut up. I'll get it.
No, we're striking on that.
Where's the rear end front end?
Is that Mr. Anderson?
Yeah. Well, I can get some of this,
Well, I'm just
Yeah,
wondering
'cause
what that truck is that
I graduated with like a 3.5 that year.
you wanna go around there?
That was a
Yeah.
lot.
But like I said, if it's close enough that we can pass that little bit through it, we can use it, but it's not because we won't, it's only the car. Yeah.
Yeah, just reach over and put them back.
Probably should get new bolts.
That plate on this side just goes right up to that pinch weld?
Yep, both sides. Yep, right up to that pinch down. It might be different because it has a step in here.
Okay.
So which is why I marked it here and had a reference here. So it looks like I'm pretty fucking
Okay, I see
close.
now.
Do you see this? Somebody's asking $28,000.
I saw one for almost 50 one time.
What?
Yeah.
A 98?
Yeah, man, they
That's
they'll ask
crazy.
anything they can, you know. I mean, clearly they don't want to sell it too bad.
Right. That just seems so crazy.
Yeah, people are just that. Crazy.
Woohoo. the one right there.
See if I can knock that over, but I doubt it. Yeah, nothing bigger than that. I'm gonna fucking crush my fingers. Even a pipe. Yeah, that was awesome.
Don't think too hard. Tell me what to do with fingers.
Type on hammer, man.
Holy fuck, they couldn't move the car anymore, right?
Huh?
Car's just moving everywhere trying to do this. We're gonna knock that out from the inside. Hot right there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not bad. So well now. I can't do it. Keep moving the car. Every time I start doing it, the car's like, watch this. Still now. Hey, gotta stop moving the car.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not even bad.
Cutter, wherever that's at. Thank you. This one I can almost get all the way around. What the fuck? Who fucking moved the car? Jesus Christ, every time I pull the trigger.
Hey, Felix, hold on. Well,
Turn that down to 4. The bottom dial, click it down 1. Thank you. Ugly. Okay. Yeah, move it all you want now. I'm gonna try to do the same thing on that side. There's just parts we're just not gonna get to. You know? So once that's grooved here, you should be able to knock the bottom off. Yeah. This is good enough. Almost good enough. Motherfucker, I'm fucking freaking out. Son of a bitch. Fucking dick. Get a work order, jump start.
Yeah. Well, we were just talking about that. You fucking, she's like, isn't that a Johnny job? I'm like, yeah, you asked Johnny to do it and he won't do it. No. You're over there in the corner like this. What are you doing, Alan?
Tell me how the battery charger is dead, and if it's dead, I can't go home.
You know? Let me hold it. Let me hold it, Alan.
There's a thing.
No!
I'm not gonna do it this time.
Ever again! Sorry, Uncle Alan, not this time.
It's done for you, John. You shouldn't be doing it.
An hour?
That's gonna work. That was smoky.
Rosie?
They don't go crazy on me.
Man, that should be stronger than that fucking other one.
Strongest part of the car right now.
Huh? What?
Strongest part of the car right there.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
One more?
Yeah, I gotta do this one.
You're really holding James's dick now.
Yeah. Get away from my dick, motherfucker.
I mean, I did just bust my finger.
Hey, Johnny, here's a brush or a comb. I think it's yours.
Grandma. Back to where it goes, man. Back to business tomorrow, fucker. You been in James's.
Hey man, how's it going?
That's what I came here to see.
Yeah. I don't really have an answer for you. Look at that.
They probably need some cookies.
Man, everybody's just been bringing all kinds of shit. 6 pizzas. Thank you. We have to pull the shopping trolleys out and everything, so we're putting something back in anyway.
Well, need anything?
I don't think so.
I'm runnings or anything. You need machine done hurry or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's a good thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hey, how's it
This
going?
could go bad in a hurry.
So it looked like, oh, it was done snowing, all the snow was melting, and it was getting to look pretty good. Yeah. That's too good to be true. Couldn't have been over it already.
What year is this, James?
68. That one's warm on my bum. On me bum. I gotta get under the fenders now and get the back side of that before I forget. Oh, I forgot that's already.
Took her Achilles out.
Yep.
She's trying to hurt Christine.
Nah, I'll be fine.
It's hard to hurt.
You straight in the bathroom?
Randomly laid on some car randomly.
Where's the other black one?
God damn it. Look at triggering.
Well, yeah.